Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey guys, checking in with the Texas head coach before the game. This running back has been a revelation all season long. They brought him in the transfer portal, and he has delivered. Each and every week, we see the chemistry grow between he and the quarterback and their offensive line. Now in playoff contention, making some noise in the top 15, they are starting to be a team to contend with, and it is all because of this running back and how he is fueling this offense. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Razorbacks offense will go on the attack first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That's going to be the challenge for this offense tonight, is holding up against this pass rush. They are one of the best defenses in the entire nation because of their ability to get pressure on the quarterback. They're going to have to do a much better job tonight protecting their guy, or they've got no shot.
How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? And the Razorbacks in the hurry up. The Hogs getting it done through the air, evoking memories of Ryan Mallett.
And that's what the fans of Arkansas want to see. They've always got that physical ground game. They always want to have a little bit of balance, and when they get that balance, they get that offense cooking, they get everybody pretty excited. You might even get a woo, pick C.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. With the catch, it's Marshall, and they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Jackson will throw. Here's a heat. Finds some time. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. The Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field for the first time in this game. They will have their hands full with this matchup as they try to make sure the running game gets going. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. A give to Brown. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Throwing Manning. Makes the grab. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. And the Longhorns are rolling down the field.
Man, is it going to be fun trying to stop this passing offense at Texas. Not only do you have to deal with Arch Manning throwing the football, but you got Wingo outside with all that speed, David. You bring in Cam Coleman from Auburn with his size and speed. So who do you cover if you're on defense?
Yeah, we didn't even mention the running backs who you bring in, too, who are studs. So, like, they're studs all over the field.
Snags it, and he's open. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Going to work in the air, it's Manning. Tosses it incomplete. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Manning. This time it's complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line. To the air, it's Manning. He'll get rid of it. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. That's caught. It's Marshall. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. There he goes. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Trying to keep this drive alive. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. That's a good... We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Could be an alley. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Arch is going to throw for it. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To throw, it's Manning. Rushes on him. And it's a sack.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
Gets the back moving. Manning tries to pick it up on third down. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return. And the Razorbacks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. We've reached the break. Arkansas has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Defense coming up with a huge stop, perhaps to force a field goal that would make it a 2-possession game. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. To throw, Manning. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The give, it's Smothers. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to Brown. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo.
You know, God bless Texas, because they can lose great running backs, and they just go into the portal and they get a great running back. Oh, no, they got 2 great running backs. To get Smothers, to get Brown to come over, obviously guys with experience at big-time universities. I expect Texas to be able to run the football and, Jesse, have one of the best 1-2 punches in all of college football.
Yep.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Touchdown, Longhorns! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I'm about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Catch in the middle, it's Hawkins. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down.
Well, it's a whole new era for Arkansas now. Ryan Silverfield comes in as the head coach. Talon Green, who had been a big playmaker at quarterback for the last couple.
Makes the grab in their space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Smith. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Got a man. It's Marshall. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Razorbacks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Jackson gonna throw it. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run inside. It's Smith.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Fires to the tight end. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with fourth. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. He got it. A penalty marker is down. If this is on the defense, the offense is going to have a choice to make. Do you dare take the points off the board and go for the touchdown?
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Off play action on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. There's some room. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Razorbacks will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. They're down to one timeout left in the half. Went right back to him, and again he is denied. It's third and goal. This defense needing this energy from the crowd in a goal-to-go situation. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Good right down the boulevard. The lead now 6 here in the second. Out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On the ground with the counter. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. The Longhorns will hustle to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second.
Makes a grab and room to run. The 20. Touchdown, Texas. Once he got some room, it was over. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Well, we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage. Defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll send the back in motion. Jackson will throw. Open on the left side is Smith. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Brown. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. To the ground to try to move the chains. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. It'll be third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Russell. Might have a chance. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The Razorbacks take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Razorbacks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Jackson gonna throw it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Got out of trouble and throws. Wide open, makes the catch. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Razorbacks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Now from inside the red zone. Got it behind the line. It's Russell. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense as their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hey, boy.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer.
She told me to call. She wanted me to call you last night, but she didn't see it. I want to talk to Braylon.
Just a few seconds.
But this morning when she woke up, she's like, I want Braylon to sit right here on the couch with me.
Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Platt. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They send the field goal unit out to try to take the lead before halftime.
That's a big system.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. And they'll try a field goal to try to surge on top before the break.
He can't see you.
Right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They finally make the stop.
Separate it, Bradley. You got your school clothes and your foot bag.
As we head to the break. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we want to check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 12, almost zero margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Florida State taking on the number 19 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Hookem is hooking up with some big plays in the passing game.
Finding their guys down the field. You think about offenses that Texas usually have, some form of spread, and then find those elite guys on the outside that can win those matchups for you and make those big plays.
Caught behind the line. It's Wingo.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job.
Tell you call it later.
He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where
Just
he wants
call
to
you
go
later,
with the
bro.
football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Looking for space. It's Smothers. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Longhorns kept his drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Here's Arts to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And here's the third interception of the night. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Jackson will throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46. First and 10. Rides the option. He keeps it. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with second and 13. The play-action fake. Under fires. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got his man on the outside. He stopped short of the first down, but he gets it into plus territory on the scramble, and now decision time on fourth. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He's got an open man. Turning it on. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Razorbacks have their offense in high gear. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Trainer's out having a look at this junior defensive back. Holly Rowe will update us on his condition. Finds his tight end. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. The Razorbacks are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Got it. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage. It's 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. They extend the lead to 5 here in the 3rd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page.
He'll take a deep shot here. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Arch Madness. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Pulls it in. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. 4th down, Manning. Caught. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Here's Manning to throw. He gets it into the end zone for the 2, and now they lead by a field goal. They go 83 yards on the drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running inside. It's Russell. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Jackson will throw. Unleashes one. Snagged in the middle. It's Hawkins. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Hawkins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. They try to pop a run on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Razorbacks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry.
That's a day.
On third and long, he has to throw for it.
That's a day.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Razorbacks will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Third down from the gun, Manning. And
Get back up on the couch, Bill.
And the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Longhorns line up to punt it away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters.
Don't want it.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. Right back to the well. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. Not a lot of room to field this one. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Throwing Manning. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wingo.
Real, go back on the
Really
cap.
nice
So put that on the
game. Gets it
table.
out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
Real. Get
They
that.
broke, don't fix it.
Put it on the table.
This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And they're able to make the tackle.
Gotta love the way the defense is playing here on this drive. Down in the game in the fourth quarter. They're expecting run, and they're getting stops these last two snaps. If they can get a big play here, they've got an opportunity to get off the field and probably get pretty good field position to put their offense in a position to maybe go score.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The Longhorns are flying down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Longhorn. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And the point after is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Fires to the tight end. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Makes the catch. It's Russell. Knocked down for the tackle. The Razorbacks are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Lets it fly. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Defense ends this game in style, coming up with a turnover, and now they can just kneel it out.
Such a hard position to be successful in when you know you need 2 scores and it's under 2 minutes. The defense, look at them. Great job playing pass, understanding the situation, breaking on the football, and ending this football game.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Jackson going to throw it. Pocket breaking down. Snagged out of the air. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 1st down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Great place to start for this offense. On the ground, it's Smothers. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6.
Nice job by this defense staying home, not getting fooled. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see the reverse, and I love the speed, the close, and the tackle. They get a tackle for a loss on that gadget-type play.
And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other.
What do you mean, Frank?